It's been an arduous journey from Mabar. 500 miles of rough seas, unpredictable weather, and unfathomable vastness all around. I have now reached the kingdom of Mutfili, abundant in wealth and prosperity. On the east coast of the Indian peninsula lies this land that belongs to a queen, a woman of great wisdom. She has been ruling the kingdom for over 40 years, most justly and equitably. Her kingdom is wealthy and her people happy. Marco Polo's accounts of his travels about the affluent Kakatiya Empire and fabulous legends of China read like a mythical tale. His travels spanned a quarter of a century and covered many hundred miles. Born to a family of traders, Marco Polo's journey began in Venice in the late 13th century, and his travels became one of the most fascinating tales to be told over time. At the end of the 13th century, his journey brought him to the Andhra coast in southeast India, a part of the world about which very little was known until then. What Marco Polo saw took him by surprise. Here was a rich and advanced civilization. He encountered a lush green landscape with sparkling backwaters and huge canals that irrigated endless paddy fields. In this picturesque landscape stood intricately carved temples with expanses of polished black stone. Figures of men and women breaking into a graceful dance, almost alive. Carvings in the Ramappa temple are not just examples of exquisite craftsmanship. They depict age-old stories that have been passed on over generations. There are some artists giving new life to these stories carved in stone. Srinivasalu and his troupe travel far and wide, narrating mythical tales inspired from Kakatiyan architecture. He took over this art form from his parents and has been practicing it ever since he was 12. The artists use shadow puppets to tell tales like that of Rama and Ravan, which are inscribed in the Ramappa temple. The epics come to life as colorful shadows dance on white screens. In a tiny village called Cheriyal, in the interiors of Warangal district, a small community of craftsmen are looking back to claim their heritage. While Kakatiya history speaks of grand emperors, these people in remote villages tell the tales of the common man, the dhobi, or the fisherman, for instance. Their tradition is under threat because their stories are dying out. 60-feet scrolls have shrunk to small artifacts to be put away in museums. There is only one family that practices this art, and it might be the last generation to do so. Once a part of the large Kakatiya Empire, the face of Warangal and Rajamundry has changed now. But their prominence as vibrant centers of education, art, and culture continues. History may not have been fair to them, but one thing is certain. by the sheer vibrancy of their art and administration, the Kakatiyas ensured that their memory will not perish with time.